Hello again everyone, welcome back to Gnomoria. Got a couple of things to tell you and talk to you about. Well, I've done quite a bit, and tragically, if you're wondering what this is, Chucky Norris died. I built a beautiful monument to it. To honour her.
And he cried like a little bitch for ages.
No, I didn't.
His room. Didn't
Anyway.
leave his room for 3 straight days.
Okay, a trader has just arrived, or a merchant. Now, to get a trader, you need to build a, where is it?
Market store.
Yeah, I was trying to find it. Market stall. One of these. It's in workshops. Doesn't really take much to build. And a trader will randomly appear and want to trade with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the market store, and you can get a lot of good stuff. And if you have excess dirt, it's a good place to get rid of it. It doesn't sell, well, you can't trade it for anything, but it gets rid of it, so you have a lot more space. So I'm putting 2,000 dirt in there. And Matthew, static.
What about it?
Stop it. Now, because I don't need them that much yet, I'm going to get rid of 14 sapphires, 11 emeralds, because I know for a fact they're mining some more right now. I'm going to get rid of 76 of this leather, or yak hide, sorry. What else should we get rid of? Bones are a very useful one to get rid of, because you're not going to use it. I have 800 yak milk.
Should we see how much I have?
Right, I've got 201 yak bone. I do not need all of that. I'm going to trade 101 of it. And all of the skull. Stop it!
What?
It's quite nice to actually see, like, fine pine four-poster bed or superior birch bellows. It means my gnomes are actually getting pretty good at what they're actually doing. Which makes me feel warm inside. Either that or I've just weed myself. Probably both.
Would that make you feel warm inside? That'd make you feel warm outside, wouldn't it?
Maybe I feel inside my shirt.
Maybe I feel inside your soul.
How about no?
Yeah, first shot.
It's off limits, bitch. Right, so I'm just gonna find some other things to sell. Because I want to make...
Ride my bicycle.
I want to have offering over 1,000. Because, hopefully, you'll be trading emus. There we go. Yes, there are emus and alpacas on this game.
I hate you with a passion.
They are 500 each though, so it's quite expensive. So, I didn't want to get two. We'll get a female emu and a male emu. Now, I still have 123 worth of whatever I want, and I know for a fact I'm quite low on wood, so to save me chopping it all down, to get all these, and may as well get some wine if they have it, or apples. They have a lot of strawberries, I could get that. It's food, and I can make wine out of it, so there we go, trade. Now, immediately you'll see there are emus there, and I need to build a pasture for them, and I actually don't have that much room. So, between this video and the next one, I am going to have to expand this area quite a bit to get enough room for them. For now, I'll just give them a 5x5 pasture. And yeah. Now, because I've done that, I'm going to go into the butcher shop and tell them to they'll do it anyway. I thought you had to do it separately. Right, you're probably wondering what all this is, if you haven't done it yet. Well, I'm planning on giving you a more in-depth tutorial on military in this episode. So, let's go into military. You can do a lot with this. And I mean a lot.
It doesn't mean some. He means a lot.
Yeah, I do. Right, so if we go into formations, no, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Positions. We don't just need a basic soldier. You can create whatever position you want, and they'll be separate. And I'm going to have to do an example, to be quite honest, otherwise you won't get what I'm saying. So we're going to make a new one, new position. Let's call it, what should we call it?
Adamantium armor.
Dual wield. Now, select the perk, and I think Frenzy has, yeah, well, 2 weapons wielded. Uniform, I'll explain that in a minute. And we want exactly the same things ticked here as the basic. But basically, you can tell them to equip anything. For this, we want to make a new uniform, dual wield, and assign that to the uniform under position. So go find dual wield, uniform, dual wield. If you do it like that, it's easier to understand, you don't get confused. So we could tell them what helmet to have, we could tell them what the helmet will be made out of, and we can even say what sort of quality it will be, whether it will be poor or fine or superior. So we're going to say, we're going to put any for the armor, because I don't really have any yet. We'll go through making it, but just finish this first. Left hand, now because it's dual wielder, we want him to have, shall we say, dual wielding swords, yeah. No, so it's a sword and sword. I don't care what they are at the moment, because I only have copper ones. Right, so in theory, if we go here, sorry, the box is sort of stuck there. Go into squads. As you'll see, it comes up here what they are. So I want to change my swordsman to a dual wielder. So we go to formations and click where it says swordsman here. Just change it to dual wield, and it'll change there as well. And then you can assign the gnome that's got the best skill in whatever you've equipped him with. It's a sword. Okay, now what these are here are training grounds. You assign the squad to them, and they'll just automatically boost their skill. They'll drop everything they're doing and just go straight there. Now there is a problem with these. I'm not sure if they've fixed it yet, but you've got to be really careful with it, because if you leave them there, they will just keep going until they die of exhaustion. So you want them to do it for a couple of minutes, or a couple of hours of gameplay, like in game time. You just saw that bear running around. Where are you going? I don't care. And you just want to go into the training grounds and remove the squad. I don't know what to say for that, guys. Remove the designation for the squad to be in there, and they'll go back to their merry lives. Right, so it seems they haven't bothered to put the emus in their pasture yet. Just put the priority to them. Okay, now close. Thank you. These workshops, you're gonna need all of them. So we've got a forge, a smelter, blacksmith, metal worker, the weaponsmith isn't quite built yet, and the armourer. Bit self-explanatory. The easiest way to use this is, rather than telling them to make all the individual pieces for like one piece of armour, just tell them to create it, and they'll do it automatically. So I'm going to tell them to make a helmet. I'm not sure how quickly they're going to do this.
You have to make sure that the things like the smelter and stuff are set to automatically take jobs as well, because if you've taken off that option, it won't build the armour automatically.
Yes, that is true, Matthew, but all workshops start with that thing.
Yeah, but some people turn it off because it gets annoying.
I never do.
I do. Especially when it stops working, the game glitches. You have to constantly restart the same building process over and over again.
Now, in the last episode we started building these bedrooms. They're not quite built yet, but everyone's got a bed now, which is good. And I had a lot of spare chairs lying around, so I just gave them all a chair each. no particular reason, but I think I've still got a couple. Another
Just wants to
bear
be a
has been
show-off.
spotted. I've got loads of bears here. Where's she
You
going?
got bears.
What is she doing? Oh, she's figured out. She's figured it out. I really wish they'd take the emus into the pasture. Come on. Ah, they're doing it now. Alright, so once I've got... Oh, they're building my weaponsmith now, that's brilliant. Once I've got all my stuff in a decent production line, once I've got a couple of pieces of armour set out and a few interesting weapons, I will go into it in a tiny bit more detail and not as rushed. But I've tried to fit quite a few things in this tutorial, and I don't really have time for it. So I will go through it again at some point. It is quite difficult and confusing, I suppose. But you'll get used to it. I still don't know all the ins and outs about the military, and I've had this game for quite a while. Right, so that concludes it for the tutorial today. Hope you enjoyed it, hope it helped you. Please feel free to like and subscribe if it did help you. And a new tutorial should be up as soon as possible. Bye!
Bye.